Hello there and welcome
to the new channel.
Here to help you see
the new you.
My name is Carmine Ortega.
Dennis Calamba.
This is Nato Agbayani.
My name is Juan Lu.
I'm Chino.
I'm Trisha.
This is Apple Manansada.
This is Attorney Carlo Ibanez.
This is Attorney Sheila Santiago.
This is Angie.
This is Argamid.
My name is Dante Salama.
This is Jesse Francis Rebostillo.
I'm Dania Cunha.
Mon Mendoza.
I am Mapet Erhino.
I'm Leo Bryan. Mike.
Nice for beer.
Sir Al Ian Barcelona.
Marvin Salazar. This is Sunny Haldons.
Heidi Lumainos.
This is Ivan Jude. Patrick Hieronimo.
Alan Perez.
My name is Erwin Ursua.
My name is Bob.
My name is Lloyd Luna and this is
Future.
The Talk.
Family Business.
The Puppet Stories.
Aftershift.
PNC Town Hall.
YOLO.
Marketplace.
The Home Buyer.
HR Hotline.
Danny Art Show.
Healthline.
Foreign Affairs.
COVID
Stories.
Awesome Day Show.
Thank you.
Money and more.
Cybernext.
Women at Work.
Win Within.
Port Project.
The Big Picture.
Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. Sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you. Sometimes life makes you blind and you choose something bad. You just wanna cry and hide and save your face from the crowd. But sometimes life makes you see the beauty in you and me. When you look up above, there is God and there is love. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new. We're here to help you see the newness of life. We're here to help you feel your hope is so real. You got the power to see. We'll help you see the new you. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
A powerful Monday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the new channel. We are here to help you see the new you. My name is Tay Mesario, live streaming from Metro Manila, and you are watching The Millennial Voice from Millennials for Millennials. So there you go. Once again, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Tonight or today, we are celebrating the International Women's Day. So maraming salamat po sa mga kababaihan na patuloy na sumusuporta, patuloy po na tumutulong, patuloy po na nagbibigay lakas or nagiging ilaw ng mga tahanan, mga puso ng bawat Pilipinong kabataan. So once again, it is your day, whether or not you're a mom, whether you are a teacher, whether you're a friend, whoever you are, maybe you are a leader, a manager, wherever you are right now, we are celebrating your day. And we would like to say thank you because today we are really here to honor you. Maraming salamat po. Syempre, just like the usual, I would like to thank our friends, family, and syempre yung mga supporters and audience po natin who's tuning in every night. No? Every night po yan, every Monday, 8:30 p.m. They really make it to a point that the Millennial Voice is part of their evening routine because our commitment here is to give an inspiration, to help you be empowered, to help you see the other perspectives, particularly from our generation, the millennials. Syempre, I would like again to bring out your phones because in the coming week, in the coming Monday, in the coming episode, today is our episode 7, in our episode 8, mas marami po tayong matututunan sa upcoming guest po natin. And as mentioned in the previous episode, sabi ko nga po, we are supposed to have a real estate tycoon at the age of 30. But then again, I have a good friend who messaged me. Sabi niya, Tay, I really wanted to be part of your show this Monday. Buti na lang, napakiusapan ko rin yung ating guest. And he will be joining us instead next Monday. Because this very important guest tonight, sasabihin ko ulit, very important guest tonight is very close to my heart. So, wag na po nating patagalin pa, he is a theater actor, a TV and film actor as well from Cornerstone Entertainment. His recent works include Bagani of ABS-CBN. Maaalala niyo po siya, yung remarkable acting niya during the primetime teleserye Bagani by Liz Queen, Liz Kin, if I'm not mistaken. And now, he also came out in the TNT Day 5's Stay in Love and Rock of Ages. Isa yan sa mga paborito ko, na stage plays done by PETA, di ba? Ang saya-saya, buhos na ulan, iba pala yung ulan na nakakanta ko, Region Velasquez pala yun, Ayan, And at the same time, he has an ongoing online show from Cornerstone Entertainment entitled Heartbreaker Show with Jason D. Ayan, di ba? So, napipil nyo na, bigatin to yung guest natin tonight. He is a Kumu Superstar and recently won the 3rd spot in PBB online Bahay ni Kuya campaign on the same platform. Guys, our guest tonight is not only a young and talented actor, he is also very intelligent because nagtapos lang naman po siya nung college as Summa Cum Laude. And not to mention, he is one of the top students or outstanding senior students in 2014. So ladies and gentlemen, isang masigabong palakpakan for our guest. Let's have Welwel Sylvestre. Welwel, welcome to the show. Good evening.
Good evening, Kuya Tay.
Good evening, Well. So alam ko kagagaling mo lang sa isang show. I know how toxic your day is. It's a Monday, but you really made time for the Millennial Voice. Ngayon pa lang nagpapasalamat na ako. Pero I just wanna ask, how are you? Kumusta ka?
I'm good. Masaya ako. Alam mo, Kuya Tay, katulad ng sinabi mo na my day was really, really tough because I have lots of things to do. But I always believe that every day is a good day. Every day is not really the day for you to make season na napagod ako. Actually ngayon, yes. 8:42 kahit pa-end na yung day ko. I think my day is just starting because I'll be able to reach and tap more people with your show. Kaya that's why I'm very, very happy being with you in the show tonight, Kuya Tay.
Ayan. Baka nagtataka yung mga audience natin, yung audience natin, yung viewers natin tonight. You are calling me Kuya Tay. So just to give them an idea, we came from the same university, that's FEU. So let's go to Maraos again, no? And I'm very proud kasi, kahit 1 year lang yung gap natin, I graduated 2013 and you finished your college days in 2014. Pero grabe, no? I'm not surprised that you really became part of the 10 outstanding student of the Philippines in your batch. So I just want to ask, well, aside from you graduated Summa Cum Laude, that is given, but being part of the top 10 outstanding senior students, no? Paano mo nagawa ito?
Well, if you're asking about the process, medyo until now kasi Kuya Tay. Sorry guys, yung Kuya Tay kasi usually tinatawag ko si Tay as Tay, parang father, as a father figure kasi yun yung
yes.
it implies kasi being him as a person, 'di ba? Parang sobrang like a father who always takes care of you, something like that. And then yung Kuya Tay, I always have a big respect to him and to other friends na nasa same field niya rin. Kaya sobrang taas ang respeto ko talaga. Kaya kailangan yung Kuya Tay talaga. Kahit magkasing edad lang po kami na medyo kailangan yun. Anyways, going back to your question, Kuya Tay, actually, hindi siya ganun walang ganung difference. Believe me or not, nagpapaka-humble or whatsoever. Parang yung 10 outstanding students of the Philippines is just a validation that what I have done in college can still be continued even when I am outside the university. Yun talaga yung naging dating niya sa akin. Kasi di ba usually, when you get an award sa college, laging sasabihin, nakuha mo yan dahil sa mga ginawa mo ng college. Pero I see it in a different way. Binigay sa TOSP because they want me to continue with my advocacy even after school. Kaya yun yung nagpapalaki sa akin, nag-fuel sa akin na, well, you were given a chance to be a TOSP, so dapat habang lumalaki ka at tumatanda ka, ma-embody mo kung sino nga bang outstanding students ng Philippines. So yun yung process. Kasi kung didip-dipper ko pa Kuya Tay yung ginawa ko, parang masyado ng given na yun. Siyempre, if you are an outstanding student, kailangan academically inclined, you have a leadership background, and you have a responsibility socially in the country. So criteria niya talaga. Pero in a more personal perspective, yun yung TOSP para sa akin.
Yan. So thank you for that. Well, no, hindi naman ako nagtataka kung bakit napasali ka doon. But definitely, since you mentioned about social involvement and your advocacy, I just want to ask you, well, kasi as mentioned a while ago, no, you are a theater actor. And not only that, you are a celebrated young, and really a shining actor. In fact, no, excited ako in this show. I really want to jump from your college experience to where you are right now and the things that you're doing today, because this is something that is also very close to my heart. Alam mo yan, no, that when you invited me one time in your Rock of Ages exposure, I think that was your first, no? Pang ilang season kaya yun ng Rock of Ages? I think the third?
Seventh season.
Seventh, no? So seventh yon, and you were part of it. I was really one of the people who is seated on the VIP seat just to really see you perform. Kahit ilang beses ko nang napanood yun, Noel, sobrang excitement ko na una kakilala kita. Pangalawa, sobrang nakakatuwa kasi I mean, this plays very close to my heart as well. It speaks so much about, different issues, in our society. Pero well, no, ang tanong ko lang, paano ka napunta sa theater acting?
Oh my God, Kuya Tay, sobrang haba rin yung naging proseso ko bago ko makilala ang theater. Sorry, pinipersonify ko kasi ang theater. Every time I had interviews, lagi kong sinasabi, bago ko siya makilala. Because for me, theater is not just an art form, it's not just an industry, it's actually a person who's giving life and breath to all theater actors or artists. Kuya Tay, wala talaga akong experience. Sa lahat ng viewers natin, wala talaga akong experience. Hindi ko kilala kung sino si theater. Ang alam ko lang, meron ka lang singing, dancing, and acting individually. Pero to have a collaboration of those skills, may theater pala. So wala akong background talaga sa theater. And then nung college ako, first year college, my classmates pushed me to audition for a theater group, the FE. Sabi ko sa kanila, kasi sila may background sila, may theater club daw sila ng high school. So ako sabi ko, I can sing kasi choir member ako sa church namin. Dancing, oo, meron ako. Pero acting, kaya ko because meron ako mga declamation and oration competition nung high school. Pero yung acting na monologue, ganyan alam ko lang mga sisa, baliw-baliwan. Ganyan. Dahil friends ko sila, sabi ko, sige, samahan ko kayo. Mag-try din ako. And Kuya Tay, believe me or not, nung college kasi ako, well, I came from a family kasi na they wanted me to finish college with flying colors. Yun lang. Kasi nung high school ako, story about my high school life, I was disqualified kasi to be a salutatorian of my batch. Because meron akong 9 of 7 sa mathematics nung first year ko. So, nung high school graduation ko, Kuya Tay, di ba pag top 10 ka, nakaupo yung top 10 sa unahan eh. Sa harap with their parents. Ako, nasa likod ako kasi nga wala ako sa top 10. But I received back then the President Gloria Macabagal Academic Excellence Award.
Wow!
Parang ang ano nila, parang bakit niya nakuha yung the highest leadership and academic award from the president then, pero wala siya sa honor roll kasi nga disqualified ako. So, during that time, my parents did not join me during my graduation. It was my auntie who joined me.
Well, can I ask, would you say that is one of your first heartbreak, I guess?
Yeah.
Can you say?
Yes.
Greatest heartbreak.
Yeah, it was one really of my greatest heartbreaks na until now ay dala-dala ko. Kaya sobrang sakit ang impact niya sa akin. Syempre back then, dahil bata pa naman ako, hindi pa ganun kalaki yung impact niya. But if I were to look back, tsaka ko nare-realize, grabe ang sakit nito, no? My parents did not go on stage. Wala kaming picture with us. Diba? Usually kasi ganon. So when I entered college, that was my goal. Just to finish my school with flying colors. So kung mapapansin nyo, Kuya Tay, kung titignan mo nga yung mga pictures ko back then, sobrang nerd nung itsura ko.
Yes, I can remember that.
Pero sobrang iba yung itsura ko, like nakasalamin ako, tapos po ako palagi na kinakain ko because ayoko magpawis. Tapos I'm always at the library to read books. I don't have time for friends because after class I need to go home to finish my requirements because gusto ko ako yung pinakamataas palagi sa class ko. So ganun talaga yung goal ko when I entered college. And then eventually my friends asked me to join them. And then we auditioned. Then out of 500 plus auditionees, thank you, Lord, I entered theater. And there is when my life actually began to change.
I think that was in the year 2010. And you know what? Well, may confession akong gagawin.
Ano yun?
Did you know that in 2009, when I entered FEU, I also auditioned for FEU Theater Guild?
Talaga? What happened?
Yeah. So that was the time wherein H1N1 was actually parang talagang bago yon. Tipong nasa labas tayo ng university, pumipila tayo noon. I can fully remember that. Galing akong probinsya, malaki yung uniform ko, nahiya ako kasi oh my God, this is a big world for me. This is so new for me. Then nakapila ako sa labas ng FEU at binabaril tayo. So parang yung, di ba yung thermal scanner ulit. Okay? So parang oh my God, during that time, biglang nakita ko there's an audition for Theater Guild. And that was the time when I first met one of your friends. Syempre, I could say that you're very close to Divine. No, una ko siyang nakita, that was in science building pa. So every time I remember my journey when I was first year in the university, pag tinatanong ako ng friends ko, no, Tay, kung hindi ka ngayon trainer or baka kung hindi ka man ngayon nasa Sun Life, kung hindi ka sales manager, na ano ka ngayon? I will always tell them that I'm a theater actor. No? Kaya sabi ko kanina, you are very close to my heart. Kasi feeling ko every time I see you perform on stage, feeling ko may kadugtong ako na nagpe-perform sa stage. Kasi sobrang nanonood ako, not to mention, syempre, like Briggs, no? Lige, si Mama Lige, no? These are the drag queens of the Philippines na parang, oh my God, kaya I do it once a year din kasi I think that is my only channel wherein I can express my theatrical skills. Pero syempre, halon muna tayo doon sa ibang aspeto kasi siguro maraming nagtataka, no? Sa isang buhay ng like you are young, no? You are young, I think you are involved in different jobs. I think you're an actor. At the same time, may shows ka ngayon, di ba?
Yes, yes.
If I can fully remember, nangyari na yung dream talk show mo or yung dream interview mo. No?
Yes,
Being interviewed by Tito Boy Abunda. Wow!
Yes.
So, that one itself, parang, oh my God. Kaya, to be honest, nung kinakabahan ako. Kasi, being interviewed by Tito Boy Abunda, by the way, si Tito Boy Abunda was one of the guests in one of the shows here on TNC as well. So, nakakatawa, no? So, well, definitely, everything is happening now. No, I think being an actor is a gift to you. No, being on TV now, on national television, having shows like Bagani, even on TV5 right now. Tapos being handled by one of the biggest, I could say one of the biggest, no, talent agencies in the country. That is Cornerstone. No, sina Marquez Strom. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sarah Geronimo is with Cornerstone.
No, Viva si Sarah, Viva.
Okay, mali pala ako doon, Viva.
KZ Tandingan.
Sino?
KZ Tandingan.
KZ Tandingan, yan. So KZ was one of our guest stars, no? During the Sun Life celebration 2 years ago. So KZ Tandingan, no? The new voice of Disney movie, no? Raya, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, no, going back to this, definitely, siguro naman naging pangarap mo na rin to. After you're given your 4-year stint in FU Theater Guild, ang tanong ko lang, no? Ano yung buhay ng isang Welwel Sylvestre sa likod ng mga kurtina at sa likod ng camera?
Yan yung usual question and misconception na I'm happy na tinanong mo, Kuya Tay, because they thought that being in the entertainment industry is easy. Akala nila na parang yung mga nag-involve sa industry na to, like for example actors, akala nila masaya lang, akala nila ito artista to, ganyan na, yan na yung ginagawa niya. But believe me or not, everyone, sa likod ng camera, sa likod ng pagkatapos nitong show na to, for example, sa likod ng ring lights, sa likod ng cameras, we are facing different challenges because ang mahirap nga sa amin, we tend to fake our emotions na parang akala nila sobrang happy, akala nila dahil ako lalo na sa field of work ko na parang for entertainment, for laughter, for comedy. And right now this pandemic, I changed my look from this one. I do drag na din sometimes.
Nice.
I wear wig to expand the market and to expand my personality with my viewers. So parang minsan nakakalimutan nila na parang pag nagtatrabaho ako na parang saya-saya ko, pero at the back of the camera I was broken-hearted. I was sad. I was having a mental anxiety. Nangyari yan ngayong pandemya dahil nanibago ako. Sanay akong walang routine Come what may, sanay ako na hindi napipirme sa bahay, pero this pandemya, wala akong choice but to stay at home. So yung mental anxiety ko, sobrang lala. As in, there were times that I don't want to go out, I don't want to eat, I don't want to talk to anyone, I just want to sleep and get rest. Ganyan lang yung gusto ko. Pero, the management would call me, Welwel, may show ka sa ganito, Welwel, you need to do a live, you need a hosting like this. Sabi ko, okay, I have to do it. So I'll fake a smile in front of the camera na kunyari walang problema. So medyo mahirap talaga. Medyo mahirap, especially ako, I have share fares of problems, personal, family or whatsoever. Pero yun yung gusto kong sabihin na parang hindi porket nakikita nyo kami sa camera or hindi porket na lumalabas kami sa national television, okay, we are fine, we are already successful. Kasi ang success naman sa industry ko, it's not just about your exposure on national television. It's really how that certain exposure changed the artists' lives. So,
I love it.
Hindi siya, lagi kitang napapanood, successful ka na, hindi. Kung yung napapanood mo, yung personal life niya naman hindi maayos, hindi pa rin siya successful. So that's how I define success in my industry. It actually defined by how your life was changed based on those exposures.
I love it. So yun, thank you so much for mentioning for saying that. No, it's very powerful. No, saying that for you success, particularly for those who are in the entertainment industry today, it is measured by how your life is being changed by all the exposures. So, syempre, may mga artista minsan that it changed them for extremely, I could say, not on a positive note. But I think, the change that's happening in your life today is actually more on the positive. Okay? I want to ask, since you've mentioned a while ago, that you had a little pain with your past, okay, with your family, with your parents in particular, nais ko lang kumustahin, Wells. Kumusta naman yung relationship mo with them?
Actually, Kuya Tay, ngayong, I don't want to say it, but on a positive note, this pandemic has really made me has made me closer to my family. It's parang sabi ng pandemic na, dahil ngayong nung normal, ang layo-layo mo, lagi kang busy, it's time for you to reconnect with your family. Kaya sobrang somehow thankful ako sa pandemic because it allowed me to know more my siblings, to give back to my family because I have no choice. Before kasi nung nasa dorm ako, Kuya Tay, kapag wala akong maipadalang, kunyari wala akong maipadala sa parents ko, I would ignore their messages on Messenger. Ganun lang kadali pwede akong magtago because hindi kami magkakasama. Pero now that I am here with them, umuwi kasi ako ng pandemic, wala akong choice but to provide them the things that they need. So parang sabi ni Lord na parang, I'll give you blessing, but those blessings should be given back to your core, which is my family. So, sobrang masaya. And yun yung gusto kong i-emphasize, Kuya Tay. I am working not just for myself. Hindi, I am not working for myself. Hindi I'm not working for myself. I am working because I want to give back to my core.
I love it.
Parents, na parang I'm not getting tired because I know that this certain job that I am doing will feed them, will make them happy. Lalo na habang bata parents ko, di ba? It's time for me to give back everything to them.
You know what, I want to thank you for that kasi that's basically the core of the millennial voice. To let everybody know that even millennials, we already, as young as we are, we know the deeper why. We know that kurot sa puso as to why we wake up in the morning. And I want to thank you, kasi nararamdaman ko yung pinanggagalingan mo. Alam ko na sabi mo kanina, behind the curtains, behind the screen or the cameras, alam mo na malungkot minsan, but you have to do it because it's part of the job. But more than looking at it as part of the job, you consider it as your responsibility because there are people who really deserve the love, the love, which is, yun yung magiging resulta din ng mga sipag at tiyaga na ginagawa natin ngayon.
Yeah.
No, again, thank you for being one of the representations for our generation. So, sabi ko na nga ba, I mean, almost everyone, nare-realize ko lagi na feeling ko kailangan ko mag-request sa mga producers ng show, ng TNC, kasi parang kulang ang 1 hour. Sa totoo lang.
Actually, pigil na pigil pa ako. Charot!
Yeah. At maraming salamat kasi if you would, I think you know Kuya Aaron Morado naman, di ba? Kuya Aaron was my guest in the past episode. At sobrang bitin sa amin yung 1 hour to the point that we have to extend few minutes. So medyo nararamdaman ko siya ngayon, But definitely, before we go on the first gap, I heard, kasi ngayon maraming nanonood sa atin. In fact, speaking of maraming nanonood, we have here Eliza Castro, of course, live from Pampanga. Thank you so much for watching us live tonight. At syempre, meron din tayo dito, Kevin Lu. Hey, hello, SM Tay Mesario. And of course, sigurado ako, your mom is watching tonight,
Yes.
And today we are celebrating again the International Women's Day, So, I want to thank Tita kasi because of Tita, syempre, we are on Earth and you are sharing your light and talent to everybody. But my question is, maraming nanonood sa atin who are currently in the corporate Hey, I don't want to say that they are corporate slave, pero parang ganun na nga. Joke lang.
Yeah.
Mahal na mahal ko po, no? At pinagpapasalamat ko yung pinanggalingan ko. Parang sabi mo nga kanina, never ever forget where you came from. That is our core. Okay? Pero alam ko, no, when I was in the corporate world, alam ko that there are people who is passionate like you. Not only in theater, probably in other art forms, or they wanted to do something else, but they are afraid. Well, nanggaling ka sa corporate world at pinagpalit mo ito to pursue your passion.
Yeah.
I wanna know why, and you have to answer that once we're back right after the first gap. Okay? See you again in few. So there you go. We are now back here on the Millennial Voice. So ayun, nagpapainit pa lang tayo and it's like 33 minutes past, okay, when we started the show, and ramdam na ramdam natin, no, na kahit ako bitin, no, yung isang oras na nananawagan na ako, nagpaparamdam na po tayo kay Coach Lloyd Luna and Mami Apple, the producers and the owners of the new channel. Baka naman pwedeng extend natin ng mga 30 minutes yung show. So there you go, guys. So let's call on once again back on the studio. Well, so there you go. So magandang gabi ulit, no? Let's go back to the question a while ago. Well, just like you, maraming nanonood sa atin ngayon who are also as passionate as you are in different art forms. But they are in the corporate. So they are so scared to jump, okay, or to take the risk. What is your reason or what would be your advice to them? Go on,
Kuya Tay, I can't blame them because ako rin 3 years ako nagstay sa corporate, or 3 years ako nagtrabaho sa isang opisina, because there is where you can actually earn money for a living. Doon ka makakakuha ng malaking pera. There's no doubt there. Kahit ako, when I was starting in a corporate, medyo maganda yung bigayan Something na wala dun sa passion na gusto kong gawin, which is the theater. Kasi alam naman nating lahat na ang theater will not feed you. Theater will give you a small amount of money. In fact, ang isang show ko ay only when I started is 400 pesos. Imagine, 400 pesos and you have one show per day. So how would that 400 pesos will feed me or my family? Sobrang mahirap talaga. Pero alam mo, Kuya Tay, again, I'm saying this not because I'm expert on this field. Hindi po, mga kaibigan. I'm just saying based on the experiences that I have scattered way back 2015, 2016. Kuya Tay, ako, it's just a matter of taking risk.
Yes.
Ako naniniwala ako na kapag may gusto kang isang bagay, una sa lahat, kailangan mong isipin kung kaya mo bang pagsabayin doon sa isang bagay na bumubuhay sa'yo and at the same time sa bagay na gusto mong gawin. Because I tried that. For 3 years, in a corpo, Kuya Tay, from 7 to 5 p.m., I'm working. And then from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., I'm doing theater. Sinubukan tong pagsabayin. Pero there will
that's
always
basically hard work. Well,
yeah, that's
basically hard work.
and sacrifice, because at the end of the day, Kuya Tay, lagi kong sinasabi to, when you try to say passion, kasi we're talking about passion na, when we try to say passion, it's not just about something that we want to do. That's the common misconception about passion. Hindi gusto ko lang. Kailangan po yan, 3 bagay. You have to intersect 3 things. Number 1, something that you want. Number 2, something
you want?
you are good at.
Okay.
And number 3, something that you are willing to sacrifice for you to do it. Something that you are willing to sacrifice something for you to do it. Kaya nga pag in-explain natin yung passion, we can never spell passion without P-A-I-N. There's always pain in it. Hindi ka pwedeng sabihin passion ko to, pero hindi ako handang magsakripisyo ng bagay. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo passion yon because hindi ka handang magsakripisyo. Ako, during the time, because this is my passion, I'm willing to sacrifice my time to rest just to pursue something that I want. That's why I'm doing corporate and theater at the same time, kahit napapagod ako and I have to wake up very early again because this is what I want. Gusto ko to. Kaya kahit mapagod ako, pero nagagawa ko yung gusto ko, I will do it. Pero there will be times na maano siya, na kailangan mong mamili talaga sa dalawa. Like for example, you have a 1 p.m. show. Siyempre may work ako ng 1 p.m. and then 1 p.m. yung show mo. So you have to decide. You have to sabi ko at 2017, I was being promoted back then in a corpo na. I'm supposed to be a senior na doon. Pero meron akong show na gustong gawin. That was Ako Si Josephine, Yang Constantino musical.
Oh, yeah. I know that. I can remember that. It's like para siyang para siyang I think ito yung medyo robotic yung datingan. Futuristic yung staging. Yeah. I remember that. I watched Ako Si Josephine.
Yes.
Go on. Sorry for cutting you. Excited ako,
I need to decide whether I'll stay in the corporate and sacrifice Ako Si Josephine, or I'll resign at my work and then pursue Ako Si Josephine. That is something that I thought of for like weeks. Sabi ko, what are the pros and cons? What do I want? Sabi ko, I want theater. Wholeheartedly, I know I love theater. I'm willing to do everything just to pursue theater. Sa industry pa namin, Kuya Tay, di ba? Ang daming tao nagsasabi, una mong batayan dapat fest, muka. Sabi ko, oh my God, wala akong muka, kaya kong ipaglaban ang personality ko, pero wala akong muka, pero dead na. I'll try to pursue my passion because kung hindi ko ito gagawin, kailan pa? When will I start? So sabi ko, I'll resign at my work. I don't know what's gonna happen to me. Ako si Josephine ako, pero what will happen next? Anong gagawin ko? Wala akong stable job. But again, I have to take the risk kasi kung hindi ako mag-cross ng bridge, I don't know what will happen to me. So sabi ko, sige, resign ako, I'll pursue Josephine, and then doon ako na-discover ng Cornerstone.
Nice.
If I did not take risk, if I did not take the risk, I won't be here where I am right now. So,
and if you did not took the risk before, definitely you will not have the chance to be interviewed by Tito Boy Abunda.
Correct.
I mean, that is really a dream interview, I could say. Paulit-ulit ako dyan because, growing up, I'm a fan. I think right now you are reaping, the fruits of your hard work, and not only that, for taking a leap of faith. At the end of the day, it's a matter of faith that even if people will question your capacity, even if people will try to stop you from doing something that you love, walang ibang kailangan maniwala kundi ikaw. And
Correct.
right now, your life is a testimony that at the end of the day, even if the world question your capacity to be who you are, at the end of the day, you are the one who create the destiny. Tama ako, no?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And I just want also to emphasize, Kuya Tay, no, hindi siya a matter of ano lang din of me being given the opportunities. I don't know if everyone will agree to me with me, pero ito yung paniniwalaan ko, opportunities to all people are actually the same. Hindi siya, who would have thought, di ba? Sa itsura kong ito, in an industry where beauty is one of the essentials, magkakaroon ako ng ganito mga opportunities. Naniniwala ako kasi na opportunities will knock at your door if you try to look for them. Para siyang hindi siya kasi gusto ko lang sabihin, Kuya Tay, na ay swerte yan si Welwel kasi may kumatok sa kanyang ganyan. Hindi siya ganun Parang kapag sinubukan mong hanapin, hindi siya mailap siya. Syempre hindi siya kaalam. Pero if you try to seek for the opportunities, that opportunity will knock at your door in a time that you won't expect. So you really have
I love that well.
to work hard.
I love that well. Because at the end of the day, kung hindi ka talaga, hindi mo sinakripisyo, as you mentioned a while ago, passion, you cannot spell passion without pain, diba? So you have to really make sacrifices. And because of the sacrifices that you did, slowly doors were opening for you.
Yes.
Diba? Doors are opening for you. So definitely gusto ko lang din malaman kasi you mentioned a while ago, ayan, may friend tayong nag-greet sa'yo, no? Heidi Haley? Haley. Ayan, hello baby Welwel Sylvestre. So proud of you. No, maraming salamat no for watching and supporting us. Hides, good evening. Pero gusto kitang tanungin ngayon. Na-mention mo kanina, no, people will stop you or the industry where you are right now requires beauty, no? It requires beauty or the physical appearance, no? Pero I just want to ask you, when you were starting, have you experienced being bashed?
Bashing kasi is a term parang for big stars Parang di ba yung mga
You are a big star.
No, yeah, I don't know. I don't know yet. Pero there were people back then who really tried to stop me like, well, wala kang patutunguhan. Well, yung pinili mo ay mali. You made the wrong decision. Kasi nga, katulad ng sinabi ko sa'yo, Kuya Tay, I was in the verge then of being promoted as a senior manager in a corpo Parang sabi mo, well, bakit ka nagsayang? Bakit ka bumitaw? Pero I just want also to let other people know, lahat ng nanonood sa atin, when I started kasi theater, it's not just for me. Hindi ako minahal. Kaya siguro bakit yung sinasabi, grabe naman itong magsalita itong si Welwel about sa theater or acting, ganyan lang naman yan, entertainment lang naman yan It was actually a different stories. I fell in love to theater because I get to meet a lot of people. Because when I was in college, Kuya Tay, I treat theater not just as a form of entertainment. Hindi lang siya ganon para magpasaya, magpakilig, magpatawa ng tao. I also saw theater as a platform to touch other people's lives through the story that we tell. Like for example, I go to different places, Kuya Tay. I go to different places to use theater as a therapy para mailabas nila yung mga nararamdaman nilang hindi nila na ilalabas. Like for an instance, I went to Bilibid jail. Pumunta ako sa Bilibid and then I went there to teach theater. So my first question was, anong makukuha nila? Bakit sila arte? Mga nakakulong nga tong mga to, mga drug user to, mga pusher ito. Anong gagawin ng theater in their lives? But believe me or not, surprisingly, Kuya Tay, during the workshop, they were all crying. Those boys, and na may mga tattoo. Internalization of or going back to the core or the emotions of people, they were all crying because they miss their family, they miss their sons, their daughters. At yun kasi yung foundation ng theater to use your natural and organic emotion and then perform it. hindi ka nagfe-fake lang din ng emotion na parang kung malungkot ako, I have to think of something before I could actually show you that I'm malungkot. At ganun yung nangyari sa kanila, Kuya Tay. Sabi nila, well, salamat. Kasi first time naming na-realize na miss na pala namin yung pamilya namin because of the theater exercises that you've done. So parang
So parang para kang gumawa ng isang therapy with them because of the diba?
And who would have thought, no? Who would have thought that the power of theater can not just entertain but to actually release their emotions. So sabi ko, oh my God, ganito na pala kalaki yung pwede mong gawin with theater. Diba? Pwede kang mag-release ng emotion. So theater, being part of PETA as well when I was in third year college, they went naman sa Samar, dun sa mga naapektuhan ng bagyo. Mga namatayan na correct, yung namatayan ng mga magulang na habang kapit-kapit nilang ganyan, biglang inanod ng baha and they saw their family drowning. So hindi nila ma-release yung nararamdaman nila. That's why yung theater naging avenue sila parang to release the emotions of these people. So sobrang laki nung na-realize ko nung college ako of what theater can do. Kaya na-in love ako sa kanya.
Thank you. I think that is your turning point na nag-umpisa sa isang imbitasyon from friends, and it's something that you don't even think of doing or not passionate about, but slowly, through time, the passion was developed to the point that you are willing to sacrifice your corporate job so that you can pursue what you love. Thank you so much, Well. Ang sarap pakinggan, and thank you by the way kasi ako, Tito Boy is also from Samar, I am from Samar, so definitely talagang I remember what Tito Boy is, has been saying for a long time. Always go back to your core, and you just mentioned that a while ago. Okay, and thank you, Well, kasi you shared your talent with my co-waray-waray. Thank you very much. That matters to us. Okay, so Well, thank you very much. Kasi I just asked you about bashers. I just asked you about, the haters or people who definitely wanted you to stop from pursuing whatever you have. Or I could say the negatrons, yung mga taong hindi naniniwala sa atin. But definitely where you are right now, again, is a testimony, okay, of God's greatness. I could say, that it's God's greatness. So I want to ask you, Well, kung hindi ka ngayon theater actor, aside from being a corporate person, aside from being a teacher, okay, ano ka? I want to know.
Well, ang hirap sabihin because, Kuya Tay, wherever I am right now was actually a product of my theater experience. Seryoso ko doon na parang my choices in life, hindi ko talaga alam. I never thought of that. Hindi ko naisip kung nasaan ako. Pero siguro kasi nga, siguro nagstay ako siguro nasa production ako. If I'm not an actor, I am in the production because I really love doing films. I really love being in the production. Pero hindi naniniwala ako with the God-given talent and skills I have. Kahit i-push ko yung sarili ko, kahit nasa korpo man ako, lalabas yung talento ko to be an instrument of happiness, of inspiration to other people. Kung ano mang job yun, hindi ko alam kung ano, pero I know that God created me to be an inspiration for other people.
Yes, and I have to agree with that, Well. I really have to agree with that. Because in fact, you've been an inspiration, Ako, vocal naman ako dito from the moment that you invited me. Kasi dati naalala ko, parang part ka ng marketing ng PETA, You will tap me, Kuya Tay, you watch this show, Kuya Tay, available ka pa, Kuya Tay, we have shows, maybe you are interested, you can show by, etc. Until such time, nagulat na lang ako, oh my God, si Welwel, part na ng Rock of Ages, So, bago naman tayo mag-second gap or mag-commercial ulit, can you say one of your favorite lines in rap? Or probably one of your favorite songs na kinanta mo during the show?
Lagi kong sinasabi ang favorite ka talagang part doon is when the entire village, kung hindi kayo nakapanood ng Rock of Ages kasi meron kasi ano yan eh, it's a community na binaha. So yun yung parang yun yung buong production design niya na parang isang barangay biglang binaha because of bagyo at because of mga tinatayong condominium. So there was a point na nag-away-away sila whether ito bang bahang ito dahil yung baha nagbigay sa kanila ng tourism eh. So parang sinasabi nila whether ito bang bahang ito ay i-maintain natin dyan because we have tourists coming in our barangay or ipapaano na natin, ipapa-drainage na natin because nakaka-apekto na sa atin. That was my favorite part. Ang song noon ay, wait lang, it goes like this. Gumising na tayo, hindi nyo ba nakikita ang ibig kong sabihin? Ayun.
Yan, I love it, no? I love it. So sa mga nanonood sa ating ngayong gabi, Rock of Ages is one of Petas, okay, or I should say, it is one of the country's best theatrical or musical plays ever, and you better watch it. Okay, you better watch it. Okay, and I'm just so proud that Well was actually one of the actors, okay, during season 7. Okay, so ayan. So I hope no anytime soon when the pandemic ends, no, babalik na rin yung Rock of Ages. Nakakamiss manood ng live, no? Nakakamiss manood ng live. So anyway, Well, okay, I just wanna know. Okay, I just wanna know. What is the most discouraging? Okay, let's say the most discouraging time in your career. Kasi dapat, no, I think, bago ka man maging parte ng Cornerstone, bago ka man maging parte ng TV5 shows, bago ka man maging parte ng Bagani, no, bago ka man maging parte ng kung saan ka man ngayon, Well, no, maraming pinagdaanan aside from people who were stopping you from doing the things that you love. Okay? Ano yung mga discouraging experiences na naranasan mo at paano mo ito nalagpasan? Well, I want you to share your heart out, okay, to our audience the moment that we're back after the second break. So there you go. Welcome back to the Millennial Voice. Once again, this is Tay Mesario, and I want to thank all of you for joining us on a Monday evening. And please do not forget that we also have other shows here on the new channel. Not ever forget that we have a lot of shows with us. Syempre, we have live turnaround stories at U-Turn Mondays and Thursdays, 10:30 a.m. The stage is yours. TNC, The Talk, Mondays at 12 noon. Have an awesome day, Mondays, 2:30 p.m. The Home Buyer guides you to property Mondays and Thursdays, 4 p.m. Learn from the Puppet Stories, Mondays, 5:30 p.m. notable personalities and their stories on the big picture. Of course, the coach Lloyd Luna, Mondays to Fridays, 7 p.m. Learn together across borders, foreign affairs, Tuesdays, 10:30 a.m. Human Resources and Management on HR Hotline, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 12 noon. Well Home brings a well life, Tuesdays and Saturdays, 2:30 p.m. The journey continues moving on business, Tuesdays and Fridays, 4 p.m. Learn from the market leader, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5:30 p.m. Never too late for a mental shift. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. USA, Wednesdays and Fridays, 10:30 a.m. the Philippines. Money and more, Tuesdays 8:30 p.m. Philippines and 5:30 a.m. in the USA. Cybersecurity is key. Cyber Next, Wednesdays 12 noon. Health is Wealth on the Health Line, Wednesdays 4 p.m. Coping and Coupling Couple Goes, Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Shield and Bows After Shift, Wednesdays and Fridays, 8:30 p.m. Your Rights, Your Law, Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Madiskarting Buhay, Madiskarting Nanay, Negosyo at Home, Fridays 12 noon. Emerging and Practical Technologies at TechU, Fridays 2:30 p.m. Magbenta, Bumili at Tumulong, TNZ Marketplace, Fridays and Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. Dream, Achieve, Nurture, and Inspire, Danny Art Show, Fridays at 5:30 p.m. Celebrate Women at Work, 9 a.m. Saturdays. Time to hear positive news, COVID stories, Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. The Family Business is Everyone's Business, Saturdays, 4 p.m. Beauty Beyond What Your Eyes Can See, Osapang Beauty, and that is Saturdays, every Saturdays, 5:30 p.m. Success Stories on the Fourth Project, Saturdays, 6 p.m. Dubai, and 10 p.m. in the Philippines. Strategize and win in life through Win Within, Saturdays, 8:30 p.m. And of course, listen to our generation, my generation, the Millennial Voice, on every Mondays, 8:30 p.m. Catch also our originals one day, TNC Arena, TNC Press Con, and the TNC Town Hall, Saturdays, 7 p.m. co-hosted by the TNC founders, Coach Lloyd Luna and Mommy Apple. Town Hall is where we talk to you and our valued audience. And of course, we have more upcoming shows. Just follow TNC or the new channel on Facebook and YouTube. Allow your passion to inspire you, and together, let us see the new you. So there you go. Once again, maraming salamat to all of you. We are not yet done because again, it's already 57, okay, past the start of the show, and we would like to call on back again on the studio, my dear friend and inspiration, ang Lodi ng Theater, and syempre, the rising star. Let's up, Welwel Sylvestre. Well, so there you go, Well. Ayan. Well, ang bilis ng oras.
Ang bilis na,
Ayan. So, well, now let's go back to my question prior, okay, the second gap. Hey, so what is the most discouraging experience that you have, no? That you had, okay, not to mention, people's voice or other people's opinion, pero ano yung pinagdaanan mo that you almost stopped, okay, from pursuing what you want or what you love doing? Go on, Well.
Kuya Tay, the first thing that really came in my mind was the moment I decided to resign from my work.
Okay.
Before the Josephine came, meron pa akong parang 1 month na pahinga bago tumungo dun sa actual Josephine. So as in walang pumapasok sa akin, Kuya Tay. Syempre, may family, sanay niya sila that every 15 and 30, I'll give something for them, for the grocery, for the electricity. Pero doon talaga, Kuya Tay, parang, oh my gosh, walang pumapasok. Walang dumarating sa akin na money, wala. As in, dumating pa sa point na nangihiram ako sa partner ko noon na parang, pera muna ako ng 3,000, kailangan ko lang magpadala sa bahay. Ganon, na parang, oh my God, did I make the right decision? Tama ba itong ginawa ko? Because walang pumapasok. Akala ko ang freelancing, pag nag-freelance ako, may mga projects na papasok, pero wala. That is when I asked myself, did I make the right decision? But syempre, sabi ko sa sarili ko, laging, nandito ka na, hindi ka pwedeng magpaka-ano lang dyan. Kasi even after, Kuya Tay, ng Josephine, when Cornerstone adopted me, hindi naman din naging ganun kadali yung pagkuha ng projects. Kasi they are there to support me, to make lako yung ito kuha niyo, may artist kami bago, pero at the end of the day yung producers and shows pa rin ang kukuha. That is where my second discouraging moments came in, na parang the monopoly of television. Ito gusto ko, gumagawa ako ngayon ng pag-aaral dito because the television, the industry monopolize us on the standard of beauty. Lagi ko sinasabi to, guys, sorry, kasi isa yun sa mga hugot ko eh. Yun yung isa sa mga bagay na pinatunayan ko talaga as I go along with this journey. May monopoly of beauty doon. Dapat ganito yung itsura. Dapat ganito yung ilong. Dapat ganito yung mata. Dapat ganito yung bibig. Dapat ganito yung physique niya. So, isa yun sa mga nahihirapan din ako because I'm not falling into those standards. Parang, eto ako, si Welwel. Na parang I can offer you skills, I can offer you personality, but if you try to look at the looks, wala, mabibitawan ako. Eh, during the time, 2017, Kuya Tay, the competition was really like that. Kailangan, when you try to battle in television, kailangan may fest ka. Kailangan, listen ka talaga. Sorry guys, hugot ko kasi talaga yun, which I am happy right now. Right now because when the pandemic came, the monopoly of beauty was distracted. Who would have thought, like for example, Mimiya, he or she is not physically attractive like other artists, pero nandyan siya. She's online, she's a rising star. Makoy Dubs, kung titignan natin itsura niya, kung may monopoly pa ng TV, ganun yung itsura niya, hindi siya papasok. But because the pandemic crushed all monopoly of standards of beauty, nandyan siya ngayon. So sabi ko, eto na siya, nangyayari na. So those discouraging moments of mine, nire-rip ko ngayon na parang, tanggalin ko lahat to, meron akong career, meron akong ganyan, wala nang standard of beauty, basta may talent, may personality, at alam mong kaya mo, at naniniwala kang kaya mo, then you can do it. Ayun.
You know what, Will, I just want to agree with you on that. And definitely, kasi alam natin, it's very obvious that when we talk about show business, that has been probably a requirement, no? At ang sarap mapakinggan yan sa'yo ngayon that the business or the industry values more of the talents, no, more than what we see, no. At ang sarap mapakinggan na you mentioned about it has been distracted because of the pandemic. So I could say that the pandemic, the lockdowns, definitely served as a blessing in disguise, to many people, and that includes you. So, well, I just want to ask you, syempre, we're talking about beauty this time. If this is a bold question for you, Well. Okay, alam ko naman that hindi ka ma-offend because you're very much open-minded. You are one of the most intellectual people that I know. If there is something, theoretically now, if somebody will ask you to change something in your physical appearance, sabihin na natin, malay natin, you will be offered by Kibelo or kaya naman Doc Ivy. What is it that you want to change, with how you look?
Okay, papatrim ko yung nose ko dito. Tapos, talaga sinabi ko talaga, no? Hindi ako magpapaka-beauty na I won't change anything because I'm proud. Proud din ako sa sarili ko, but it will actually help me trim, tapos papakinis, tapos yung teeth ko, magpapaano ko, ayos. Papababa ko lang yung onti yung noo ko para may buhok ako dito. Pero, nasasabi ko to, guys, because I know that will not actually distract my talent, my personality. Mag-iba man yung itsura ko, I know I can still give them the raw personality, the talent, the wit that I have now. Because yung physical, magbago man yan, pero hindi magbabago ang ugali, personality, at talento ko. And I believe in that. Kung mag-offer siya sa akin, why not? Diba? Pero who's Welwel right now will always be the Welwel you will know after those surgeries. Di ba?
Ayan. Well, maraming salamat. No, that is a really a very beautiful and comforting answer. Kasi kahit paano, magbago ka man, baka pagdating ng isang araw, hindi kita makilala. Pero sana, ikaw pa rin yung tatawag sa akin na, Kuya Tay, ako pa rin to, si Welwel to.
Oo, hindi ba kahit guys, ipa-plaster nyo pa yung buong mukha ko, ang unang boses na maririnig nyo is still the Welwel that you are hearing.
Yan. I love it. Well, maraming salamat. So, nakakatuwa lang isipin kasi nakikita ko no, sa mga shows mo, the Welwel, kahit sabi, no, definitely, no, if there's something that you want to change, and I appreciate that you acknowledge and you are aware, okay, that if you're given that certain opportunity, no, you will grab it. No, you will grab it definitely, and that's something that all of us should really take advantage of. Diba? Kasi not everyone is given that same opportunity, but definitely, well, I just want to say, and this is an affirmation that I want to give you. Una sa lahat, nakakatuwang isipin na kahit hindi mo man nami-meet yung standards of beauty, okay, of what the industry is, setting for people who are in the show business, okay, masayang makita na hindi pinagtatawanan ang mukha ng isang Welwel. That you are there not because of your look. You are there because your talent is being celebrated. And thank you for being that person. For being the person who's actually encouraging more talents, more Filipinos, particularly our generation, that hey, no, it doesn't matter how you look. If you have the talent, you have this, and most especially, you have the heart. Okay? You are passionate about it. You have to do it, no matter what. We will always have a place, okay, as long as we sacrifice and work hard for it.
Yes.
Okay? Well, maraming salamat. Definitely, the show is about, okay, we're actually more than an hour, but well, I have a very important question to you. A while ago, you mentioned about your advocacy, okay, of serving the community, of sharing your talent. Hey, well, no, if given the chance again to do this right after the pandemic, alam ko gagawin mo ulit to. Because theater, acting, okay, is very close to your heart. And definitely reaching out, okay, to the people wherein the world already turned their back on them. Okay, ang sarap na may isang Welwel who would actually reach out to them. Well, okay, the question is, what is that inner voice that tells you to keep doing what you love doing? And not only that, what is that inner voice that tells you to reach out to people out there?
The inner voice has always been my belief that this end will end very, very soon. Religiously man pakinggan, pero all religions agreed already. Marami man tayong pinag-aawayan because it's religion. Pero kung meron mang isang bagay na sinasabi nilang pare-pareho, that is when lahat ng signs ay nangyari na and the end is ending very soon. So lagi kong sinasabi, sorry, akin lang to medyo nagiging sentimental lang ako. Kaya lang ko sinasabi that I have to spend a day not just for myself, but for other people. Kasi, who knows? I mean, Kuya Tay, I'm not that, hanggang ngayon, kahit na ang dami kong projects, nakaangat na kami sa buhay, pero hindi pa naman kami ganun sobrang yaman na. Pero at least meron ng progress. At sabi ko, it's enough. This is already okay for my family. I was able to provide with my family. 3 beses kami kumakain sa isang araw and I could not ask for more. Meron pa akong gusto pero sabi ko palagi that I have to spend a day being an inspiration or touching lives of other people. Kasi kaya tayo naniniwala ako, ang sasabi ko palagi sa sarili ko, YOLO. But not, but YOLO in a sense that hindi you only live once. YOLO, you ought to live for others. Kailangan mabuhay ka, hindi lang para sa sarili mo, but for other people. Kayo nila Kuya JV, Kuya Tay, I'm very happy every time I see your post because every day you are sacrificing your time to be an instrument of service for other people. And that's what I like. Na parang gusto ko, bago man mag-end tong mundong ito, bago man mag-end ang buhay nating lahat, at least nakagawa ako ng change sa buhay ng isa, 2 o mas maraming tao. And that for me is the inner voice that I'm doing every single day.
You know
Ayun.
what? Well, thank you so much. Kasi the reason why you are so blessed, definitely, it's because you are too generous. In a sense that God planted the talent in Welwel's life, and you don't limit that in you. You share that with other people. And not to mention, hey, you live for other people. So maraming salamat, Well, no?
Kaya
And
tayo, sorry, gusto ko lang
Go on.
sabihin, yun yung reason, guys, sa lahat ng nanonood sa akin, why I entered the academy. Who would have thought, di ba, na parang ang isang katulad ko na minsan nagwi-wig, minsan nag-show, nag-make up, who would end a show at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., would go directly to school to teach. Di ba, sinong tao ang magpapakatangang gawin yun sa buhay niya, but because my inner voice is saying me, well, you have to touch lives of people. And how would I do that? Enter the academy, teach students, inspire them to be better, inspire them to dream, di ba? And then you do your job. At the same time, nagagawa ko yung inner voice na susunod ko yung lahat ng sinasabi ko sa sarili ko. Ayun.
Yan. Well, thank you so much. No? Thank you so much. Talagang ramdam na ramdam ko yung pagmamahal at yung puso. No? And really, you are a very good person, Well. Thank you very much. And we are so blessed to have met you. And well, no, at this point in time, so sure, just like the usual, our audience is waiting for your answer. What is your message? Okay? Or for your words, no? Before we end this episode. What is your message for the millennials out there?
Sa mga kapwa ko millennials, gusto ko lang number one, I just want you to never stop dreaming. Naniniwala ako na sa hashtag law of attraction. If you want something, if you think it's impossible, dream for it. Dream for it. I-attract mo lang. Sabi ko nga, gusto ko magkaroon ng pamilya ko ng magandang bahay. I don't know where and when or how I will do that because alam niyo naman po na hindi naman po ganun kalaki ang kinikita sa industriya or sa pagiging teacher. But I know it's in my mind. Sabi ko, someday magkakaroon ng bahay ang pamilya ko, sariling bahay. And I will never stop dreaming about it. Kasi alam ko, God will provide, God will create ways sa hindi nating inaasahan to get our dreams. So never stop dreaming. That's the power of dream. Never lose hope. Never lose hope. Sa isang bagay na akala mo wala ng pag-asa, wala nang naniniwala, ikaw, maniniwala ka lang dun sa bagay na yon, then it might happen. So manalihin kang maniwala. And siguro lastly, be kind. Patuloy tayong maging mabuti. Kung gugustuhin man natin maging successful, wag natin kakalimutang maging mabuti. At pagiging mabuti, hindi lang yan sa dapat nakikita ng maraming tao. Ang pagiging mabuti can start within you, with other people, with your friends, with your family. Dahil nga theater actor ako, laging parang feeling ko nasa cinema ako kapag yung kapatid ko, inugasan ko ng puwet, yung mga ganong bagay. O kaya, tinutumplahan ko kapag walang tao dito. Kaya umiiyak, bibilang ko ng food from my own pocket. Alam mo yung mga something like that. Continue to be kind, even to your friends, to those who are in need. Dahil kung mabuti ka sa ibang tao, God will provide. God knows to how to return that kindness. Ayun.
Thank you so much, Well. So there you go. It has been a really, really meaningful and productive evening. And I'm so sure whoever is watching with us tonight, you've listened, you've heard it from one of the front runners of our generation when it comes to theater acting in the show business. Syempre, none other than my dear friend, Welwel Sylvestre. So once again, guys, coming from Welwel, YOLO does not mean you only live once. Our generation is known to believe in this YOLO. But for Welwel, it's not you only live once. You ought to live for others. And at the same time, never ever give up on your dreams. Continue dreaming. And most importantly, be kind. Wherever you go, whoever you become, always be kind. So once again, maraming salamat, and I have one prayer for you. Alam ko that in the next coming 3 years, Okay? As long as you continue what you're doing, your dream of having a house, your own house for your family, will come true.
Thank you.
It will come true.
Thank
Continue
you,
that,
Tay.
and you have a good heart always. Okay? Always remain and go back to your core. So maraming salamat. Well, once again, maraming salamat for saying yes to our invitation. From the bottom of our hearts, from the Millennial Voice team, and from the new channel, would like to say thank you and God bless Welwel Sylvestre. There you go.
Thank you.
Well, maraming salamat. See you around. So ladies and gentlemen, syempre, no? Maraming salamat sa ating guest this evening. We are on our episode 7. Pero ramdam nyo na, no? Ramdam nyo na mas pasarap yung usapan natin. Mas marami tayong natututunan. Kung inspirasyon lang din ang usapan, definitely, this is the right show for all of you. If you are a millennial or baka naman millennial ka, no? Millennial or kaya senior citizen, no? Mamili ka na lang kung saan yung gusto mo dyan. Or kaya naman millennial ka, feeling millennial. I don't care whatever generation you are, okay? You are welcome to this show. And I would like to say that thank you so much. And of course, this day will not finish this evening or this show without thanking, or particularly me, no, without acknowledging the women, okay, in my life. I want to thank, syempre, my one and only mother who's in heaven right now. Mama, thank you so much. Because of you, I'm here having a show on TV, of course. Hey, lahat po ng aking pamilya, no, Ate Wilma, Ate Sol, Mirasol, Marisol, I want to thank all of you, my Ate Hazel, Ate Mayan, Vanessa, and the women in my life, my best friend Joanne, Eliza, my leaders in the team, Ate Novi, Camille, maraming salamat. Today we are celebrating the International Women's Day, and this is your day, and we want to honor all of you because you are very powerful. You are instrument in the success of many. And thank you very much because you ought to live for others. It's YOLO. So once again, syempre, I want to thank the people who are very supportive in this show. Maraming salamat to BMJ Badile, the youngest branch manager in Sunlight Philippines. Of course, from Phoenix Palm NB. I want to invite all of you for millennials out there who would like to be part, okay, or you want to have a side hustle. Hey, I'm a sales manager in Sunlight Philippines. You can join my team. Message me on Instagram. That is at Tay Mesario. Syempre, no, I want to thank SM Development Corporation, the good guys. Hey, maraming salamat. Hey, and syempre, IntelliCare, particularly my mentor, my manager, hey, Jeffrey Luna. Thank you very much. And of course, Sunlight of Canada, Philippines, and managers. Hey, maraming salamat. Marina Base pa Management. And syempre po, okay, Miss Nicey Salamanos. And we are barely new, no? But to my surprise, there are people who showed their support by entrusting to us, okay, their brands. I want to thank our sponsor, Ernesto Barber Shop, located at Green Hills in Unimart, no? Sa mga friends po natin dyan na nagpapagupit, every 2 weeks, katulad ko, you visit Ernesto Barber Shop, you will definitely, enjoy it, okay? You'll fall in love with the place, and of course, the people there. Just look for Ate Joy. And of course, Mother Lily by Kuya Warner. Maraming salamat po. And syempre, Lodginess and Aesthetic Lifestyle Clinic, hey, the one taking care of my skin. Thank you very much. Their clinic is located at the Mall of Asia Complex, K2 Ecom Plaza. And syempre, All Health and Beauty Philippines for health supplements and gym supplements. You just visit them on Lazada and Shopee. That is Health and Beauty Philippines. And today's final message, hey, for all of you, let your passion guide you. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, maraming salamat po. This has been me, Tay Mesario, and you are watching, or you have just watched, The Millennial Voice. For millennials, for millennials. I want to wish all of you good night, God bless, and of course, we wish you that you'll be able to see the new you through the new channel. Maraming salamat, everyone. Bye-bye.